How much money has passed through your hands in your lifetime? Add up all the money you've earned from the time you received your first paycheck until today, and it will give you an amount. It may be $300,000, $500,000, or even more or less, but the question is, how much have you been left with at the end of it all? You probably haven't given it much thought, but it's important to consider because the answer may surprise you. Believe it or not, in a single year, the average person spends tens of thousands of dollars on basic necessities like food, housing, transportation, and other necessities. Over a lifetime, that means hundreds of thousands of dollars, or even more, and that's not counting the money we spend on clothing, entertainment, and vacations. So the question is, are you really satisfied with the amount of money you have left? If the answer to this question doesn't make you happy, then it's probably because you don't know the rules of money well. That's why today in this video, I'm going to share with you some financial rules that can be useful if you want to improve your financial situation. Rule number 1, invest time before investing money. Many people think they need money to generate more money, but time is often a more valuable commodity. For example, investing time in learning about personal finance, investing, and budgeting can pay off handsomely because it can help people make better decisions with their money and avoid costly mistakes. And for those who are already financially savvy, spending time learning about new investment opportunities can help them grow their wealth. While there are some cases where it makes sense to invest money rather than time, such as when hiring a professional to do a job that would take too long to learn, or when time is of the essence, in general, investing time before investing money can be a wise decision. Rule number 2, focus on your finances, don't compare yourself. Your best friend just bought a new car, it's nice, and you can't help but feel a pang of envy, since you've been driving the same car for years, and it's starting to show its age. But then you remember that financial advice, don't compare yourself to others. This is good advice, especially when it comes to your finances, as comparing yourself to others can lead to all sorts of problems, from making impulsive and unwise decisions, to obsessing over things you can't afford. Just because others spend their money in a certain way doesn't mean you have to do the same. So instead of looking at what others are doing, focus on your own financial situation, and what will help you reach your goals. Rule number 3, when it comes to saving, start small. Chris Raining, a successful entrepreneur and investor, says the best way to start saving is to start small. Instead of trying to save a large amount of money all at once, it's better to start with small amounts and build up gradually. This can be especially helpful for those who have difficulty saving money, as it can be overwhelming to try to save large amounts of money all at once. In addition, starting small can help form healthy savings habits that can last a lifetime. Rule number 4, control your spending. One of the main reasons people struggle financially is because they spend more than they earn. To avoid this problem, it is important to control your spending. One effective way to do this is to keep track of your expenses and create a budget. By keeping track of your expenses, you can easily identify areas where you are spending more than you should, and make adjustments accordingly. It is also important to create a budget, as it will help you plan your spending and ensure that you are not spending more than you can afford. Rule number 5, build an emergency fund. An emergency fund is an amount of money set aside for unexpected situations, such as a job loss, illness, or accident. Building an emergency fund can help you avoid debt and keep your financial situation stable in the event of a crisis. An emergency fund should be sufficient to cover your expenses for at least 3 to 6 months. Here are some basic rules that can help you improve your financial situation. Of course, every financial situation is different, so it is important to adapt these financial rules to your particular situation. The most important thing is to be aware of your assets and make informed and prudent decisions to reach your financial goals. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content like this. See you next time.